Hi boys and girls, my name is Dr. Gillette and today we're going to learn how to build a Blacktop Dragster. Let's get started. Okay boys and girls, here is our Blacktop Dragster. We're going to learn to build it in 10 easy steps. So step number 1 is check your dragster part. So you're going to get a blank of wood like this. It's got axle wheels right here and the rear has this hole right here. So this would be the front and you're going to get a bag of parts. Don't open the bag until you're ready to build because these little parts get lost. You're going to have 2 little straws, 2 rear wheels, 2 front wheels. You're going to have 2 axles, 2 metal axles, 4 little washers, and 2 eye bolts. These things get lost very easily. Okay, so step number 2 is you need to gather your tools. So for these, you're going to need a pair of scissors and a push pin, and that's all you need to build the basic car. If you want to build it more advanced, you can use a sandpaper, handsaw, paint, and or stickers. All right, so boys and girls, step number 3 is you need to figure out which is the front and which is the rear. So remember, this is the front, this hole is going to be the rear. So now we're ready to start building. We're going to assemble the rear wheel. So remember, this is the rear, and to do that, you're going to want to cut straws. So let me grab these straws here, and you're going to cut a straw 2 lengths, about 1/4 of an inch. So think of what 1/4 inch is, and you're going to cut 2 of those just right there. Doesn't have to be exact. And cut a second one right here. You'd get 2 straws. You really only need 1 straw. So there's some extra there. Okay, so now we're ready to start building the rear wheel. So take a rear wheel, take the axle, insert the axle into the rear wheel, like so. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to take the straw that we just cut and we're gonna put on the other end the washer. So remember, the washer, when you slide it in, is going to touch the wood. Now on the other side, we're just going to reverse it. So we put the washer in, the straw, and the rear wheel. Just like so. All right, there's our rear wheel. Now you can play with the measurements, and you can change the length of the straw to get a tighter fit. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to assemble the front wheel. It's really the same thing. We're going to take our straw, and in this case, so we're on step number 5 now. We're going to cut 3/4 of an inch. Doesn't have to be exact. 3/4 inch, right about that much. We're going to cut 2, about that much right there. Now to build the front wheel, we take the axle, push it in like so, put the straw, whoops, right there, and the other washer on that, and then that slides in, and now we just reverse the process. Remember, the washers go up against the car, push the straw on, and we push this rear in. So now we've got a car that rolls, and we are almost done with the basic build. Step number 6 is we need to attach these little eye bolts to the underside of the car. So this is the top, this is the underbelly. So take your push pin and push a hole right about there and right about there. The exact placement doesn't matter. Now take your eye bolts and using your fingers, just screw it in like so. And then take the second one and screw that into that second hole that you made. Now what these eye bolts do is they allow your car to go straight. So when we launch these cars, there's going to be a length of fishing line on the ground, and we're going to push that fishing line right through here. Make sure they're facing this direction. This is what we call perpendicular. Okay, so now we're at our optional stages. So you can shape this. Now you might want to make it more aerodynamic. And the really great part is that you can actually take your car apart. So you can just pull the wheels off now. Set those off to the side. Oops, oh, don't lose. And now you want to plan out how you want to shape it. So using a marker, you want to draw some kind of a line. Use a ruler, it makes it a lot easier. Now this is completely optional, but you need adult supervision. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw a line here to make this aerodynamic, like so. And now I can take a saw and I can cut it along this line. Make sure you don't cut this hole or these holes, and I can get a really nice shaped car, kind of like my sample here. See how it's nice and aerodynamic? After you've cut it, you can paint it. Again, painting is just an optional step. You don't have to paint it. I painted mine red and black just with some spray paint. Tempera paint works great. So after you've cut it and painted it, now you can reassemble it just in the same way you did before. Put it like this. Like this, and now we put, I'm missing a straw. Where is my straw? Oh, there it is. Put it right there. Put the rear wheel back on, and it's really easy to put your wheels on and off. So now we're going to put this on, put this on. So after we've shaped it, oh, we need this. And I'm missing a length of straw. It might have fallen off, so I'm just gonna put it on. But just keep in mind, you want straw right there. So now, after you painted it, the most important step is you want to put your name on it. Don't forget your name. If you wanna race your car, put your name on it. There's a song that goes with that. I'll let your teachers mention more about that. But put your name on your car. I'd even put your teacher's name on the car. So now we're at step number 10, and it is time to race your car. So we're gonna have an air compressor hooked up to these pipes, and so we just slide the car right in there. You'll get to count down 3, 2, 1. You press the button, air will shoot out here, pushing the car down the length of the track. All right, boys and girls, thanks for watching. Hope to see your car soon. Bye-bye.